Hi.
Hey, how you doing? You can pull.
This a therapist?
This is a therapist right here.
So soon.
So this is Ekane.
Hi.
Hi.
Deshae, you know.
What's your name?
Aubrey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Deshae, nice to meet you.
Hey, Deshae.
I'm
Good to see you again.
Again, good to see you. Oh, you can pull the story. So,
are we drinking during the session?
we're not. I don't know.
Just curious. I'm just Ekane if that's the vibe.
Yeah. So there's just a couple things, honestly. There's a couple things I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Like, she tell her your problems. There's just like a lot of things. She drinking. She got like.
I have a drinking problem.
Okay.
Let's turn this way. Yeah, exactly.
All right, talk to me.
She like. I'll tell you a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
okay. She like. See, look. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She's very like overly sexually frustrated. You know what I'm saying? She just got out of a relationship.
Okay.
With, like her baby daddy and stuff. So
No, I don't.
Or like I feel like she's just kind of like. Just looking for something right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she like be kind of like. How can I say? Chat, is it too low?
I know I also don't like project aggressively, so I could talk louder.
Can you hear? Yes or no?
Talk loud.
Talk loud.
And I'm kind of deaf too. So.
Okay. Okay.
Is it
How many
good?
drinks have you had today?
Huh?
How many drinks have you had today?
Maybe
How many drinks?
63.
63?
No,
Let's
not
talk a little loud for that so we can hear.
Maybe
Okay.
63.
Okay.
I'm
So
always drunk. I love to drink.
you love to drink. Have you always?
But at least I still handle my responsibilities, right? Don't you think it's right if you still pay your bills?
And so you pay your bills, but then you also feel like you have a healthy drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I feel like this might not be the best place to just like talk about all those
Yes, not.
deep traumas. Yeah, but would you say that you might drink more than the average person?
Immediately, yes.
Okay.
I drink fifths to myself every night.
Okay, and as a behavior, don't you think that maybe
It's very self-destructive.
Yes.
It's very self-sabotaging
Okay.
in some ways.
So you know this. So it
I'm very
sounds like-
self-aware. I just choose to do it. I don't have self-control. See, self-awareness and self-control are two different things.
Okay.
I can be aware of what I'm doing, but I'm not going to control it because I don't want to.
You don't want to.
I want to keep doing it. I'm young and turned.
Oh.
My traumas, let them hit in the back burner.
Okay. I
She
think
just humped me. Humped me.
He loves humping me, though.
I
That's what
don't
say.
know. She just humped me. Gave me a massage.
Be honest. Do you love humping me?
No.
okay. Said he doesn't love humping you.
Okay.
How does that feel?
We have not.
You know, so is letting
We
the,
are.
like everybody know, and you've also admit that you guys have not ever had sex.
We will.
And if that's something that you want, would you be willing to kind of
Record
lessen?
it? Yeah.
No, not record per se. But I think the idea of maintaining your drinking a bit might be a way, if you are wanting a relationship with this young man.
Right.
And he's like, hey, I want you to be a little.
So just sober up a little bit.
That's one thing. Does that seem like one of the top?
But how do
things?
he want me to sober up when as soon as I come, he asks me, do I want a bottle? He's feeding into it.
She.
He feeds into my drinking and then say, hey, I don't want you to drink.
She calls.
He say, hey, I got Don Julio, I got Tito's, but I don't want you to drink though.
Okay.
She calls me. She calls me.
No, I don't!
She like.
He's
She
lying!
told me you better have it. I swear to God. Got her from the airport. She like you got some Don Julio's at the crib.
Okay.
I'm like.
Okay.
Not even a hey.
Okay.
Got them Don Julio's. And listen,
Okay.
if she handled all that, I think she's a great human being.
Mhm.
I tell her she's a star. She's a star. If she gets away
And you
from
want me.
no. If she gets away from all the distractions, she could fucking be out of here. The next Beyonce, the next fucking Rihanna.
I
Everything.
am Beyonce.
Exactly. See, now she got dysmorphia, like fucking what is that shit called?
Delusions.
Delusion, like just fucking delusions and fucking schizophrenia. Like she thinks she's
I
Beyonce.
wouldn't say she's schizophrenic. I will say that
Exactly.
she's-
I don't hear voices, just yours.
I
But
I feel like she definitely drinks. At least today,
Too much.
it's showing that you drink quite a bit. And if you are, I mean, are you serious about wanting a relationship with this young man, or is it just like, oh, I'm drunk and I'm having fun, and it's just
I don't
kinda
know
where I'm
yet.
at today? Okay,
I want him.
see,
okay. So I think that would you be able to scale down your drinking in a week? Like, let's say you drink 5 drinks in a day. Could you do
5
one
drinks
drink?
a day? Is that 5 shots a day or 5 bottles?
You tell me. You tell me what's doable for
I want to
you.
do 5 bottles a day.
Okay, we think that's healthy.
Nope.
Okay, so let's make a healthier choice. I'm going because you're in control of your life at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're not drinking 5 bottles, let's scale it down. I even think 1 bottle for your body is
Just 5 shots then.
okay. All right,
5
so
shots a day.
I think that sounds like a good.
Do that sound
starting
good?
point.
yeah, that sounds good. That sounds perfect.
Okay.
And then you would have me.
Well, we want a relationship, or do you just want sex?
Honestly, I don't know.
She said she wouldn't be in a relationship because I'm too short.
No, I want him. Just
Okay, this is a lot of mix back and forth in here.
W-Sub!
You guys are something else. So yeah.
Work on drinking.
We start with goal setting. Work on drinking. He also mentioned that you have little people.
Who?
Little people, children, baby daddy.
Kids, yeah.
Yeah. Talk to me about your kids.
They're 5 and 4, smart, beautiful, handsome, everything. They're
Where are
perfect.
Where are your kids?
They're
right
at home
now?
with my sister.
Okay, and you're from.
She took them skating.
Nice. That was good. Did you talk to them today?
No.
Okay. All right.
When I'm on vacation, I try not to talk to them.
Okay. You pull out and you have your you time for
Yeah.
yourself. Okay.
Mothers need breaks too.
Okay. So is this
All during the week, I'm being a mom. I don't want to talk to them on the weekend.
okay? So
I know they
is
good.
this a part of your like mom time, self time?
It's me. Yes. Moms need self-care and self-healing.
Okay.
Moms need to be them.
Do you drink this much around the kids?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
When they sleep at night, I get on live and I drink this
Thank you, Jay, for the 5 subs.
Okay.
liquor.
Okay.
When they sleep.
When they're asleep. So during the day, you're an active.
No, I'm
mother,
active. I got
you're
school. I'm in
responsible.
college.
What are you in school for?
Actuarial science.
Okay. Tell me more about that.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just looked it up and they pay good, so I was like, hey.
Okay. So that's what you're in.
So,
that's what you want to be in.
Yeah, my
school
major
for.
is actuarial science.
Okay.
I'm in college. My kids get to school every day.
Okay.
Always look good. Always clean. Very smart. I
Okay.
handle my business and then I get drunk at night. What's wrong with that? I don't get it.
I think that, having a drink or two at night to kind of decompress.
A drink or two?
Or drink or two is a healthier kind of lifestyle. But when you're getting drunk every night after the kids are to bed, does that not make it harder the next morning for you?
It makes it harder, but I still get it done.
Okay. Do you want your... He's just having a time over here.
He horny.
That's one feeling that he could be
You
feeling.
think do you think he horny? Do you think he want me? You be honest. Do he look like he want me?
I think that if you were to make a little bit of alcohol changes, I think that it could definitely be somebody that you could form a relationship with.
Do we look cute together?
I want you guys to tell me that. Do you think you look cute together?
I think she's very beautiful.
I said, do we look cute together? Not what I look like.
But I think you're very beautiful. I love your freckles. I think that's one of the most beautiful traits about you. I love
Do
freckles.
we look good together?
One more.
Okay. Because you're not in a relationship yet, but you could see yourself once you guys are together that you do look good together. Okay. Well, there's a lot here for me. I mean, for one, it sounds like you are pursuing this person. You don't know if you want a relationship or just sex.
Oh my gosh, we just hit 3,000 subs.
Yes!
Oh my, get off me. Whoa.
Okay. So we're excited about that.
We were supposed to kiss at 3,000.
Was that what was agreed upon?
We're supposed to pay.
He agreed.
Okay. And was that the kiss just in? Do you feel satisfied with this kiss?
No, I'm gonna get more.
It was very romantic, pretty intense.
Yeah.
You're really
I need some
feeling-
tongue.
Okay. So you're really into this person, but he has some things he wants you to change. You're willing to make some changes.
What about what I want him to change?
What would you like him to change?
Nothing. He's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are there like seriously things that you would, have him work on if you guys were in a relationship?
Just wear heels so he can be my height.
Okay. So the height would be the only thing that you're like, okay, this is a one-off kind of situation. But outside of that, you feel like he's a good ideal partner for you. Okay, Ekane. I mean, it sounds like he thinks you're beautiful. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I think she's beautiful.
He thinks you're funny. He thinks that you have a lot going for yourself, and it does sound like you're a responsible mother. It sounds like you have your priorities together when you're at home. It does sound like this is kind of a free-form, kind of fun time for you. But do you think it might be a little, I don't want to say too much, because I don't ever want to tell somebody what's too much for their life, but do you think we could pull it back so we have a little bit more control? What's wrong with self-control?
I think I choose not to have self-control because all my life I grew up having to please people, hold back. I was never able to express myself, so I don't want to control myself anymore. All my life I had to control myself. What I say, how I react, my facial expression. I always had to control it. I want to release. I want to be free.
Fair enough. And
For once. I'm only 24.
Okay. So you feel
She's
like...
mad young too.
I've been a mother since a teenager.
Okay.
Life is hard.
I get it. So it sounds like, a lot of your upbringing, you kind of had to stop what you wanted to say, not do the things you wanted to do, not express yourself in the way you wanted to.
Babe.
But then now it's kind of turned into a place of, hey, listen, now when I'm ready to let loose, I'm letting all the way loose because before I wasn't able to do the
Only when
things
I'm
to express.
comfortable.
Only when you're
He
comfortable.
makes me so comfortable, I just feel like.
Okay, so this is a comfort space, which is why you're also able to kind of diverge into this like level of drinking because you feel comfortable and safe around him.
Because I know he would take care of me.
Okay.
No, 100%.
And that's fair. That's
Anything
fair.
she needs, I tell her, bro. I tell her, I call her, check up on her, make sure she's good, and like everything, and like just to, let her know, like, bro, this shit, you got this shit in the bag, for real. And she's one of the most like honest people, and I was telling her, like, bro, I think that is very attractive and very like rare when somebody is very like open and honest, especially being on the internet and not giving a fuck. You get what I mean? I feel like a lot of women are very, what can I say, very scared to be themselves and try to be perfect, but she shows her imperfections, which makes her perfect. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's very like something that she is very like adamant about and very, very, I could say, that she's persistent in. You know what I'm saying? Like she's very good with that authenticity, and I feel like that's the best trait about her.
Okay.
Which a lot of people don't have.
Yeah. I can definitely say that. Authenticity allows people to be fully themselves, fully upfront. They're not hiding anything. They're not masking anything. You can just get them fully. But it's hard for you to experience, it sounds like, her full authenticity when she's drinking.
Smell my oils.
It smells good.
Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. So, I mean, you know, we don't want to sit here and talk about traumas. We do know that, you know, it sounds like part of your drinking is because you weren't able to express yourself, and you're also in a safe space of being comfortable. It sounds like you guys are both in a space where you want a relationship, but also not sure you want a relationship. But if you want something serious with him, that you would be willing to pull down the drinks just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit, because not only would it be better for a relationship that you might want to build, but it could... It sounds like it could also be good for your body too, and it can make your mornings easier, especially as you navigate motherhood. And it's going to get more challenging as the time goes on.
It is.
And so, you know, if you create habits to kind of make it easier in the morning with less hangovers, less dehydration.
I really don't get hangovers.
Okay. So no hangovers right now, but what happens in 5 years when this does turn into hangovers, or it does turn into a different health issue, or maybe your body is...
And then I die.
And we don't want
You're
that.
not going to die in 5 years.
I agree with that.
If I continue with the drinking this rate, I will.
It's heavy drinking, and alcohol does definitely impact.
You know what happened?
Tell me what happened.
Well, I can't tell you. It's family business.
Okay. You want to say it without telling all the details and names or specifics? Can you give an overview?
No.
Okay. You want to just kind of keep that. Do you journal?
Do I journal? I used to try. It didn't help me.
Okay. Do you voice note to yourself?
I make videos.
That is one thing that you do.
I sit in my car and I record videos of me talking all day.
Okay. And that's the stuff you put out on the internet?
No, sometimes I don't record. I don't be on live.
Okay.
When I'm not on live, I record videos of me talking.
Just for you?
Yeah.
So you have like kind of like a video journal for yourself. That's healthy.
And it kind of helps me.
That's nice.
Kind of.
And so when do you video journal typically?
I didn't know you had a balcony.
Yeah.
We can out there.
See?
After we scale down some drinks
so when...
and figure out, you know.
You said when do I video diary?
Like what triggers you to video? Like what
when I go through something that hurts my feelings a lot.
Okay.
Which is mainly my baby daddy.
Okay.
But we can't talk about him.
We won't talk about him. Understood. Well, I think it's healthy that you do have a way to like release some of that. It sounds like you are willing to control your habits just a bit to start. It might not be today, it sounds like. But
when should I start?
I mean, that's up to you. I always think that...
When should I start?
I'm not the therapist.
No, you the one want me to stop my drinking.
Do you want to stop though?
Do you
only for him?
Stop whenever you feel like. I say, I don't care about stopping drinking. Stop.
Just slow down.
Over drinking. Exactly. You can't just stop.
Because you said I was overly sexual. Or you know like, my traumas.
No, exactly.
You know why when I started watching corns. I just told you.
You didn't tell me. You're talking about the whole situation? Oh, yeah. But I'm saying, like, with that, like, you don't have to get, like, that bottle was full when you got it. It's done. You know what I'm saying? And it's only been...
Thanks to you for buying it.
3 hours.
Thank you.
You told me to buy it. I'm telling you. So it's like...
Okay, so when your auntie on crack and she say, hey, Deshae, buy me some crack, you gonna buy it? And just give it to her and say, hey, well, you told me to buy it.
No, I'm just saying.
That's a good point. I do have a suggestion. I have a suggestion. Okay. I mean, we could also take the bottle that's full, and that bottle's right there.
Immediately no.
Okay, so we're not ready yet. It sounds like to make that change. It sounds like we're ready to have the conversation.
I'm already drunk. How are we gonna make a change?
I mean, but then you'll sober up, and then
I'm gonna sober up in about 12 hours, and then I'm gonna make a change tomorrow for him.
Or okay, so you think you can start with tomorrow?
No, I'm just playing. Maybe Wednesday.
Maybe Wednesday. Why Wednesday?
Just I don't know.
Okay.
This Wednesday.
Do you think Monday's a good day? Because then your kids are going to school that day. That's a good day to like start.
I have school too.
And you have school because you're in college, which is amazing. I love when young women are in college. I think it's the best.
Nah, she be in class. I with that. Like she won't answer my text. She's like, I'm in class and stuff like that. Yeah. I think that's hella attractive.
Yeah, and it's responsible.
She puts her besides all this thing that she got going on, drinking and stuff, she puts her kids in her school first, and I fuck with that. Genuinely.
So it's just this other like side that is partly a coping mechanism for you, but then also partly like self-expression that
it's really mainly coping.
Okay. We could find better ways to cope. Do you work out? Okay. what other things do you enjoy doing? Okay, outside of sex and outside of drinking, give me something else you like to do.
Outside of sex and drinking, being with Deshae.
Okay, let's say Deshae is unavailable and you can't have sex with him and we're gonna scale back our drinks. That's no longer an option. Give me one thing that's not any of those things that does bring you some.
Maybe I like to write poems.
Okay, that's beautiful. That could be a really good way to, okay, if you're bored or needing to fill some time, maybe you can just write. So instead of journaling, like, okay, I've had a day today, maybe instead you can just transition that time into writing poetry.
It's so boring.
She can sing too. She's fine.
No, I can't. I used to know how to sing before I got shot.
She's a great singer.
No, I need some voice training a little bit.
No,
I know how to hold one little note if I yell.
Good.
Okay.
Want me to show you a song?
No!
Love that.
Thank you.
So that definitely could be something that you spend time doing that's not drinking or sex or Deshae.
Making songs.
Making music, yeah. How do you feel about that?
No.
No.
It's not my passion.
Okay. But could it be some way to pass time and become another coping strategy that's not drinking? If we're trying to pull that away, do you think you can put time into that instead? I'm
going to stop drinking.
Okay, and see, even if it's not a hardcore stop, because that can be tricky. But the idea of like, instead of drinking a half a bottle, I'm going to get through a fourth today. I'm going to get through less than that. You know, scale it back, set goals. You don't have to quit cold turkey, especially if you feel like it's a way to, you know, cope. It'll be really hard to just remove that completely. But you can take it steps back until you're at a place that is controllable and work on that self-control that you're going to want to have, especially as your kids grow and as you grow into a woman once you finish school.
And I have to be around people that don't enable me.
I agree with that as
Even if I call and say, hey, get a bottle, they
need to not get you a
they
bottle.
Say, hey,
I think
maybe you shouldn't drink so
right.
much.
It takes two.
It does. And I mean, especially if she's first landing and that's the first thing she mentions, and for you to go out and get a plethora of alcohol and then
options.
Right. It definitely is, you know, adding to that enabling space. And so if you want to be a part of that healing, a part of that, like working on her growth, it would be ideal to not have as much alcohol. And I'm not saying you have to not have any at all. I mean, not having any would be super conducive to healing, but let's say just one bottle and we ration it out and make a goal to, hey, after we hit this bottle, we're just going to put it away.
Yeah.
I think that could be a good way to kind of pace that out.
Definitely.
If that's how you guys want to navigate that.
Whatever you want to do.
No, definitely.
Can you tell me more about your singing? How long have you been singing?
I used to know how to sing really goodly.
Okay.
I was singing since a kid in church.
Okay.
And then when I got shot, I didn't talk for 3 weeks in the hospital because it hurt.
Okay. Do you want to talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
I got shot in my back and my arm and my leg.
What happened?
I was paralyzed for 3 weeks. I was at a fucking fight.
Okay.
And I was running from the shooters.
Okay.
And my shoe fell off and I went to go get my shoe like a dumb and they shot me.
Okay.
And the dude that shot me had texted me, he said, I'm sorry that bullet wasn't meant for you, so I felt better. But then he died the next day.
I was going to say karma, but that's not a professional way to
respond
I know.
to that. Sister, listen.
Okay. That's
so yes, exactly that. So then when you know the voice box is a muscle.
Yeah.
So when you don't work no muscles, it's going to get weak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when I wasn't talking for those 3 weeks, I kind of didn't work that voice box.
Got it.
So now I can't sing. I just know how to yell and hold a note.
I think you can sing. I mean, what I heard was really beautiful. And I think if you try, even when you do it lightly and it's in you, the expressions you give, the moment that kind of, the smile that you have that comes over you, like, I think that that's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You're beautiful as well.
Thank you.
I hate that happened to you. That is really true.
It did happen.
It did happen. And it sounds like you moved on from that partly.
I want it to happen again just because I finally see my mom cry. I never seen my mom cry growing up.
Why do you want to get shot again?
To see my mom cry, she needs to release emotions. She held everything in.
That might not be the best solution to get your mom to tap into her feelings. Maybe she could.
I think I'm going to just get shot again. I just want her to cry.
I don't know that's the best.
You know, we should do a stream where you shoot me in the leg.
No, I don't think that's.
Do you want to do that?
No.
What if you wrote a song or a poem about your experience and you don't
cry
think
too much?
That could also be healthy though.
I like to cry.
Okay. You like to cry as a way to like love to cry. Why do you love to cry?
Just because I couldn't cry growing up. It was always shut the hell up, Erica.
Okay.
You look a mess.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Get out my face.
Okay. So now you can cry freely without people telling you not to cry, without people
I can express my emotions. I can feel my emotions, finally. I don't have to hide them and mask them.
That's healthy. That is healthy. I see kind of where you are in some of these, like, releasing emotions, the mom, the shooting, and how that kind of stuff.
But I love my mom.
You love your mom.
She's a great mom. She's a girl too. She's just a girl too. She
girl.
just was going through life.
Yeah.
We all have our flaws. So.
And you guys are close. Okay. But you feel like she could express her emotions a little bit better when it comes to you.
When it comes to everything.
When it comes to everything.
She holds everything in.
Okay.
She never releases anything.
And it sounds like that was kind of your childhood where she was like, don't express emotions. And now you're at a point where you're an adult and a mom. And you're like, no, I'm going to express my emotions. I'm going to drink. I'm going to.
Yes, I'm breaking generational curses.
Get it out. Well,
generational trauma.
But let's not recreate some in a different space, though. Let's
speak to me more.
So I love that you only, not love, that's harsh to say. I think the idea of you only drinking when your kids are asleep is a good way to kind of control that. But we don't ever want to get to a space where maybe one of them might see you doing that heavy drinking or might see some things and reflect back, and that creates other things that could then be carried on. Right? It sounds like you're an amazing mother. It sounds like you have a lot of love for your kids. It sounds like your responsibility is definitely top tier. But I definitely think that the drinking could lead to.
Okay, hey, listen.
Talk to me.
Let's not talk about my kids or I'm going to cry.
We won't do it. Thanks. I appreciate you sharing that. But do know that I think one of the things we should do is set the goal to scale back the drinking and try to maybe write poetry and sing a little bit more to make that a way to express yourself, cope with some of your feelings.
Find different coping mechanisms.
I think that would be really good for you. What are your thoughts?
I'm going to try. I'm not going to try today or this week or next week.
Okay.
Maybe not even this year. But maybe next year I'm going to try harder.
We talked about next week. We talked about Monday, but now it's no longer Monday. Now it sounds like you want to push it back.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do we want to push it back?
Just because I love it.
I love drinking.
I love escaping.
Okay.
I love this feeling I am right now. I love it.
Okay. We need to find some other things that give you this feeling. No, not right now.
Not right now.
Okay. And you've been drinking since 11. You're 24. You've been drinking this heavy since 11?
Oh, no.
Okay, this heavy.
I just started drinking this heavy since June when I was going through a lot. I just got put out my third crib.
Okay.
I was getting abused and dragged out of men's houses.
Okay.
I'm up as well.
Okay.
So I just was drinking a lot. I just been drinking.
I think she's so strong because she's been able to be through that and still be here and still put on jokes and still put up a smile.
Still be funny.
Everything. And I feel like she kind of uses her jokes as a way to escape, or like same things I do. Like if I'm feeling some type of way, I'll joke about it so I can go through.
That's a coping mechanism too. Joking about your.
That's what I'm saying. So that I'll joke about something so I can feel like I can go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
I'll joke about something, but that's usually what I kind of usually do for real. Is that?
That's another phone somewhere around here. If you want to go check on that.
Don't open the door. Anybody else come, don't open the door.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Just ignore them. Don't even, just peek through the window kind of, but make sure nobody there. Make sure nobody see you. Don't open the door.
Is that her other phone?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, honey, now bye. I'm working. I'm gonna beat your. That was my kid.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay, I was hoping we just talked about generational. Okay. All right.
I feel like same thing I do. Like I use like coping mechanisms to like to joke about certain things I've been through or anything.
Because it's better to laugh than cry.
Exactly. I don't be emotional a lot. You know what I'm saying? So.
And because you're a black man in America.
And
black men really don't be emotional.
They do. They don't express it.
They don't express it. They hide it or they kill you. Or beat you.
You know, there's a lot of ways that, I won't specifically say black men, because I feel like then all of a sudden you are targeting the black male culture. No, it's
I just like to only speak on my demographic.
Understood. But I do feel like men always, or often, men in general can have a hard time expressing themselves or, sharing feelings because it's not something that they're taught normally. Mm-hmm. But as it pertains to you, if you're okay with us focusing on you for a bit.
We've been doing that for the past hour. Can we get to Deshae like, what the f*** you gotta work out?
You too.
I think I was called.
We got 20 more minutes.
Only if you're comfortable.
No, yes, I want to keep talking.
Okay, because it sounds like the drinking only started after some heavy trauma that happened in July.
June.
And this is October. So I'm bad at math. That's like 4 months.
Yeah, and then I had to stop drinking because I was pregnant.
Okay.
So I took about a month and a half off of drinking.
Okay.
And then as soon as I, got my procedure, I kept drinking.
Okay. So drinking, pro-choice, more drinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I feel like a lot of times when people are going through traumas, it takes them a while. I mean, honestly, a lot of people don't do the healthiest coping for a bit, but making a timeline or like a goal, a data set, a healthier coping mechanism, even if you're not like next week, if you want to go through October and you want to wild out and be the Ekane.
And my birthday in November, so I have to drink in November.
You have to drink on your birthday.
I have to.
My birthday's in a couple of weeks. So I understand.
Yours is? When your birthday?
October 15th.
I know that's right. What you doing for your birthday?
We'll talk about that.
Okay. Okay.
But I do think that we could set a goal, after your birthday to like scale down the drinking. Let's put more effort into writing. Put a little more effort into that beautiful voice.
More effort into writing, and I'm going to take voicing lessons.
Yes, you can fill the drinking time with all of that.
But singing is not my passion anymore.
Not anymore. Since the shooting.
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to do things that make me feel good. And singing doesn't. I only just do it for entertainment, honestly.
It doesn't make you feel good.
No.
The feeling that I see you get and the smile and energy that I see come over you when you do sing, though, shows me something different than you might be speaking out. Just
maybe so.
She's a great singer, man. She might joke with her, but she's a great singer. Mm-hmm. She can come up with a song off the spot in the car. I literally had her come up with a whole song about no caller ID, and that I bang that bitch every time I take a shower.
Nice.
I'm telling you, real. She's smiling because she knows it's true. She knows she's good. She just be joking.
I am very talented.
It sounds like it.
In a lot of different areas.
She's
and responsible and educated and all the things. So it sounds like she's going through a rough patch that she's going to need to get through. I think people heal in their own time. But if you want not camera stuff, if you ever need anybody to talk to, if you ever need to like work through some stuff, you can definitely hit me up because I would love to be a woman that is here to give you support as you navigate your healing journey. You guys are something else.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
You did? You lied.
He said.
No, I'm going to tell you later.
Is it something that I can know or is it just...
Yes, I'm going to tell you when I text you.
Okay.
It's a secret.
I'm just going to put
I just can't say it on camera.
I appreciate the discrepancy.
Are you a licensed therapist?
I'm working on my license right now. I'm a few
know,
hours
that's
away.
right.
She's good though, right?
Yes. I was gonna cry like so many times.
Don't cry. That's my
Aubrey
phone number. From Chicago. So that's my work number. You can hit me up at any point, anytime, because I would love to be here as you navigate, your video journals that are really healthy to kind of get some of that energy out about the father of your kids that seem to maybe not have put you in the best situation. We can talk about whatever happened from that drinking to the pregnancy to the pro-choice to the drinking again. And that was my 30-minute alarm. And we can work towards some other coping mechanisms that could bring you joy, that pull you out of drinking and put you in a space that does make you feel good without doing the bodily harm that the heavy drinking does. Because you're only 24. We want to make sure you are the vibe that you're growing into and healthily as you move forward without that being, a key part of your daily choices.
You're great. You're good.
She's good.
I do what I can.
Nah, for real, she's really good.
I do what I
really
can.
want to bring her, like, you know what I'm saying? For real.
You need to have these.
In person. Yeah.
Deshae, anything
you didn't get nothing into you.
I feel I want this for you, not for me. I'm straight. Chill.
Oh, wow.
And like I said, if there's anything about, Deshae...
Do you think that's fair that he just said, I'm straight?
I think as it pertains to like today being October, whatever day, he feels like he's in a healthy headspace and he doesn't feel like there's anything that's weighing on him that's causing some issues. And so not that he's like, oh, I'm good, I don't need anything like that. But I think if we're talking about, who's experiencing some things today, who's having some thoughts and feelings that are not fully being addressed.
Do you feel better? That's all that matters.
I may not feel better, but I do feel good talking.
That's good.
To somebody other than you.
What the f*** did that?
Feeds into my alcoholism.
That's valid. I mean, the amount of alcohol that she's consumed wouldn't be in her body if it weren't for you getting it for her to then get her to this point.
Because when I said, hey, where the bottles, he should have said, hey, Erica, let's kind of dial back today.
He could have. So
okay.
But you didn't take initiative. You were a little bitch.
Right,
you just fell until you were submissive. You just did what I said to her. And I like that. Only in the bedroom, though.
Sounds like you guys have some things that definitely align, but it also sounds like there's some places
I think we're alike in some ways.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah. I feel like we're alike in some ways, so it kind of like brings us together.
There's a good synergy here. I definitely feel it, and I feel
you feel it? Is it good energy?
It's definitely good. I don't feel anything negative in this space, but I do think once both people are at a place that, hey, do we want to take this next step? It's going to take a couple of steps.
Do you think I'll take advantage of him?
I can't answer that because I don't know the details of the relationship.
Do you think I'll take advantage of you?
Yes.
Okay. How do you... Why? That's okay.
Why does he think that?
taking advantage of me. She always wants to like grab it on me. Like she knows I'm small, bro. I'm small. I'm not that strong. I don't know what she lifts, but she lifts pretty heavy, bro. She's a
mom.
No, that's that mom strength. Grabs me like all different type of shit. Like I feel like it don't stop with her. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's funny. I think it's cool.
You enjoy it.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like, you know.
So it's something that he enjoys. Something he enjoys. So it doesn't sound like it's a negative. I think when you use the term taking advantage of, there's such a negative undertone. But it sounds like in this, there's like a fun, lighthearted.
Is there chemistry with us?
I see something here, but I am not going to be the person to label anything. I'm not going to make any choices. I think that you guys, if you want to work to something, I think it could definitely be done. And I think it could definitely work out in your communication. It sounds like it's pretty spot on. The support from one another, it sounds like it's spot on. And, you know, I think it could be something that could grow. I do think that some changes might need to be made on the enabling and the consumption. But I do think that if you guys are wanting to work towards that, that's something you could definitely work towards.
Dr.
I think she's gonna be good.
$1.
Without like anybody, like any by her side, any female by her side, I think she's gonna be a fucking star no matter what. Anything. If she taps into that, then that dude that she whatever will be a plus. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
an accessory, not a necessity.
Exactly.
And you're building.
I never needed it.
It sounds like you've definitely put the steps into being self-sufficient. And we hate the idea of an independent, strong black one. They make it seem so negative, but to be able to be self-sufficient and take care of your responsibilities solely is definitely a win. So proud of you on that.
Thanks. At least somebody's proud.
I'm proud of you.
Well, I feel like, you know, I've done my due diligence in this space.
Huh?
We were the same size?
I'm a 9.5.
I feel like I've done my due diligence in this space.
You definitely did your sister.
Thank you.
Nah, she good. I appreciate you.
Of course.
She did her
Deshae,
you hug, Ekane.
you want you guys hugging it out?
See?
Okay. I'm gonna leave you guys to the rest of your stream. Deshae, is there anything else you feel like you want to chat about?
Me personally, I feel like I'd be really good for her. I'd probably say the only thing I probably go through, realistically, is probably feel like that I'm never doing enough or something like that. I always try to feel like I need to do more and do the best, or try to figure out, like, I overthink a lot of things.
Is it because you compare yourself to other people? You see where other people are doing?
No, it's one of those things. I think comparison is a thief of joy, but I do feel like I'm surrounded by so many successful people that it kind of is like, okay, if this person can do that, why can't I do it? And so that puts me in like a f***ed up mentality, like, all right, I need to do this. I need to do this, or I feel like I need to be able to work hard. I need to be able to like get to this point, or whatever. But sometimes I have to remind myself that slow motion is better than no motion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But sometimes I f*** myself up. It's like, okay, like I have to realize, bro, like it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I mean? So I kind of just like put myself in the positions, and I try not to overthink that things. Or if I like, okay, like if I want to stream or something, like I need to have a segment. I need to have some fire shit. Or it's like, I don't want to stream. Like, I don't want to give these people nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of go through a thing where it's like, okay, am I doing enough? Am I always underestimate myself? Like, am I doing enough? Is everything, because me, I don't know, as a Capricorn, I need to feel like if everything is in order, if one place is out of order, then my whole mind goes tripping. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's something like everything has to be in order. Okay, this is happening at this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. And I feel like I need to like, just everything has to be in place. If it's out of place, then I feel like I'm tweaking. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's weird.
It sounds like you want.
I need to be the best.
You are the
very
best.
Capricorn thing.
You the best.
It's you.
For starters, I want you to always reflect back on the things that you've accomplished and the person that you've become over the last couple of years. If you're like, oh, I need to be doing this, I could be doing better. Never forget to take the chance to take a step back and reflect on the things you have done.
Exactly.
I think gratitude for your work, yourself, your drive to where you are right now is definitely praise you should give yourself.
Yeah.
I do think that if you're like, oh, I want to achieve these things, the people that I work with that are wanting to achieve certain goals in life, I just tell them 3 simple steps. You need a goal, whatever that goal is. If the goal is I'm going to stream this amount of times, if the goal is I want to do these numbers, whatever the goal is, set that goal. Create a plan to achieve that goal. Without the plan, it's like you can just have something you want to accomplish, but without a plan, it's hard to get that accomplished. But then the dedication behind that plan to achieve that goal is what's going to help you get there. So think about what it is that you're wanting to get, the things that you're wanting to accomplish, where do you feel like you're not yet, not yet. at the place you want to be. Figure out what that place looks like, create goals, set a plan, and just be dedicated and consistent.
Yeah.
And the drive that you currently have, as long as you match that with that kind of structure, you should be able to achieve.
I'm a big believer in God. I pray every day.
Yes.
I pray before every stream. I pray like the best thing. I don't even ask for nothing. I just pray that if God, I always say, God, like give me the strength and courage and wisdom to push through the day. If I'm ever on the wrong path, I pray that you put me on the right path, and I pray that angels come down and protect me from the enemy all the time. I say a little extra thing, but those are the main things I have to say, just so we're on the same page with God. And I have like in my room, I have my 2025 goals written out, just so like it can, because I feel like if you write them down, it's way better.
And you gonna hit them.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, I love the support you guys have. You know, I'm not sure how everybody navigates the religion. You know, it's a touchy topic, but I believe in God. And for you to say that, you know, you ask God or thank God every time before you stream, that's ideal, because you're going to be led through that power, and what feels right for your next step is going to come to you either in a thought that he manifests in your head or a feeling that he manifests in your body, and it's about going forward with that. But having a plan and being consistent is how you're going to get that done. Yeah. But take your time and reflect on the things you've already done before you start getting something out of place and thinking, oh my God, you're doing great. And, you know, that's not just for me to say, it's for you to feel and know for yourself. So
thank you. I appreciate you.
It's easy to overthink.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But when you do it, just realize it and then relax. Go hit a cigarette.
Meditation's always good too. I don't know if you guys ever meditate, but I'm a huge advocate for just taking 10 minutes of a song or sound that is just chill to kind of get your brain calm and just focus on your senses, breathing. Just I call it grounding. Maybe we can do that another, go around. And that could be a way to kind of pull you.
I do that when I sit in the grass.
Yeah. So you're in tune. Teach him. Maybe that's something you could show him.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Give it up for her, man. Give me a hug.
It's great to meet you.
Thank you so much, therapist.
I got your number. You better answer.
I will.
That was nice, honey.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, so I needed a female therapist this whole time. I've been going to niggas been fucking me up. That's why I stopped going.
She's good though, right?
She's great.
I feel like you really even if it didn't help, you just giving another mind.
I like talking, yes.
Exactly.
It felt good to talk.
Exactly. Yeah.
It felt good to talk.
She's good for sure.
Drink water. Yeah, give me some water. You got some water?
Yeah, I got you.
He got some fucking tap water is what he finna bring me. 3K to kiss, we already kissed. Y'all missed it?